Hello, everyone. This is Dan Klauser, president of the Big Vision Foundation. Out here in the left field bullpen to Charlie Wagner Field, joined today with Emily Long, our director of sales, marketing, and funding, and Shantae Gibson, our graphic design artist. Emily, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Dan. Glad to be here.
Thank you.
All right, so this is basically our marketing department here that we have with us today, and just want to ask them a couple questions, get a little bit of a female perspective of what they think is going on out here and the different stuff and why they want to actually be a part of the Big Vision Foundation. So I'll let Emily go first.
All right. Well, I think being out here and seeing this in Berks County and growing up here, it's pretty awesome to see. And I definitely think it's going to be a great addition to our already successful economic impact that we've had on the county with our fields and our facility. And I know it's going to be great for the kids to play on the field. I've seen how much they love baseball being here on weekends during the tournaments, and that's very inspiring. And I've talked to a couple parents and a couple kids, and they're so excited to play on this field. So that's awesome to be able to impact their lives like that. And as far as working for the Big Vision Foundation, as director of sales, marketing, and fundraising, I wear a lot of hats. It's very busy. It's never a dull moment. I love being able to raise funds for such an important cause in the community, in the city of Reading and in the outskirts and Berks County as a whole. And I love being able to say that my job is to help youth in Berks County. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that for me with wanting to do service as a job. So I'm very thankful to have this position, and I look forward to the future of Big Vision. Shantae?
So Shantae, you've been with us for just about a month now, right? And I mean, since you've been here, what are some of the takes that you have on it? I mean, why are you here, and what makes you want to get up and come to work every morning?
Well, I enjoy this job immensely. The jobs I was doing before as an administrative assistant, it was a job, but right now I can say that I love my career. I love coming out. I never wake up thinking I don't want to go to work. I enjoy all that Big Vision is doing. I participated in the John Paul II event shortly, but I had fun just watching their smiling faces, and I'm looking forward to what they have in store for me.
Thank you. So back to Shantae real quick, though. As a mom, seeing what our organization does, I mean, is it an organization that you want your daughter to get involved in as she gets older? Or, I mean, what looking forward is from a kid's aspect. I mean, what do you think our organization has to be able to give back to kids?
Well, she's 6 right now, so at this time she's not in any of the sports, but I mean, hopefully she might be interested in Little League later, and I would love to bring her out here and just get her out here and doing some baseball. I don't know what else to say. Well, she's not old enough for the summer camp, but someday, yes, someday she will. I will definitely sign her up for it.
Our mysterious cameraman brings his son and daughters out here on weekends. You're going to start coming out on weekends. I know you said you're going to bring her out. And she was out here one time already and wasn't here very long and seemed to have a good time. You think you're going to be able to keep up with her on those weekends when she's out here with us?
Probably not. I think she was like, "Mommy, you're going to work here?" She was so excited just looking around at all the people, and she wanted to go out on the baseball fields, but they were all playing. And again, she was also more interested in the concession stand at the time. But I really think that I'll bring her up here on the weekends when I start working, and I want her to just see what I do every day.
Emily, you're not a mother yet, but you brought your baby sister out here. She helped us out with the John Paul II Day. I know they've been out with some other stuff. I mean, just the ride home and stuff, and what conversation takes place in the car on the ride home.
Yeah, I love having them out here, and they're not my kids, but I'm a lot older than them, so they're like kind of my kids. They loved it. They love seeing the boys play baseball. They're 13 and 14, so they're at that age. But they really loved the John Paul Center. That day that I brought my sister out, she can't stop talking about it. She still talks about it. The car ride home, she thanked me. She was very thankful to Dan and to Jeff and everyone that was out here, and including her. And she was very comfortable with hanging out with the kids. It was awesome to see her as like a mother figure for her, to see how comfortable she was and how cute she was with the kids. It was nice. And they said to me just today, actually, they got back and said, so when's the next time we can volunteer with you guys? So they're like so excited to come out here again and do whatever they can, help in any way, and see the kids and interact. And I definitely would like to get them involved more and more.
Well, that's really what it's all about. I mean, hearing what the kids have to say when they're out here, whether it's helping or actually participating, is really what the organization is all about. I mean, baseball is a big part of what we do, but it's really just a fragment of what we do as well. I mean, we really, looking to get kids understanding what it's like to give back to the community, and by having, like Emily's little sisters out here and Shantae's daughter and stuff, I mean, that gets them involved. I mean, one of the reasons I became, hugely involved in nonprofit organizations and being part of a, running baseball tournaments and stuff like that, was that it was second nature for my mother to actually volunteer. And my brother and I were just talking about it the other day. He happened to be down at the Ole Valley Youth League just a couple days ago. My nephew had a soccer game, and he remembered my mom out there grilling burgers in a little shack and spending all day at a baseball field. And I just kind of said, yeah, I kind of know that feeling, and we both chuckled about it. So, it's definitely when that's ingrained in you as a child, it's something that just comes second nature. I don't feel like I come to work any day, and I can be here 12, 14, 16 hours, and it really doesn't matter to me. It just it's enjoyable to be out here. And when you have the crowds out here, we did our pitch hit and run event this past weekend. To see those kids come out here and look at this wall and have a feeling like they're playing on a Major League Baseball field, I mean, that really makes all the long hours and all the stress and figuring out how we're going to end up paying for this whole thing. And we have another $6.5+ million to raise for everything else we want to do here to make this a facility to really fulfill our big vision. But when you see those kids, it makes you understand why we're out here and why we're doing what we're doing. So just ask these guys if they have anything to add before we close out, and then we'll head on our way.
No, but thank you for the opportunity to work with Big Vision Foundation.
I think I just would like to add that Big Vision Foundation is really a great hope for Berks County, and I'm excited to be a part of spreading the word about it. And so more and more people are involved, more and more people get their kids involved and recognize what we're really trying to do here. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
Thank you both as well for being a part of it. Be sure to check out our website, as always, bigvisionfoundation.org, Facebook, YouTube, and you still have time to hop on board and buy a brick before this first round of installation goes in. So check us out, and thanks for joining us.